Welcome to today's mock interview pro video. If you're gearing up for a waterproofer interview, you've come to the right place. We're here to guide you through some common questions and show you how to craft strong responses. Let's dive right in with our first question. Can you tell me about a challenging waterproofing project you've tackled before? What hurdles did you encounter and how did you get past them? Interviewers ask this to understand your experience and problem-solving skills in real-world scenarios. When answering this question, keep these pointers in mind. Pick a specific project where you can share measurable results. Clearly pinpoint the main challenges you faced. Explain the techniques or strategies you used to overcome these challenges. Mention any tools or materials that were essential to your success. End with a positive note on the results or lessons learned. Let's look at some examples of how you might craft your answer.
In a recent project, I managed a basement waterproofing job with severe water seepage during heavy rains. The main issue was an inadequate drainage system. I suggested installing a sump pump and regrading the landscape to redirect water flow. After implementing these solutions, the basement stayed dry during subsequent storms, demonstrating the effectiveness of our approach.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for Waterproofer. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Can you share an experience where you worked as part of a team on a waterproofing job? What was your role and how did you contribute? This question helps interviewers assess your teamwork skills and how you interact with others on a project. Here's how you can frame a strong response. Select a specific project and describe your teamwork experience. Clearly define your role and responsibilities. Discuss how your actions contributed to the team's success. Mention any challenges the team faced and how you overcame them together. Wrap up with the positive outcome of the project. Now, let's go through an example answer.
On a recent commercial waterproofing project, I was the lead technician. My job was to coordinate with my team to ensure the waterproof membrane was applied accurately. I prepared all materials in advance and made sure everyone understood their tasks. Despite facing weather delays, I helped organize our work efficiently, and we completed the project on time, leaving a satisfied client.
Have you ever experienced a situation where a waterproofing solution failed? What did you learn from it? Interviewers want to know how you handle setbacks and what you learn from them. Here are some strategies to answer this effectively. Choose a specific failure scenario. Clearly explain what caused the failure. Discuss the corrective actions you took. Highlight the lessons learned from the experience. Conclude with how you've applied this knowledge to future projects. Let's explore an example response.
Once I applied a waterproof membrane that peeled off after heavy rain because I hadn't properly prepared the surface. I learned to always ensure surfaces are clean and dry before application. Since then, every installation has been successful.
If you discovered a defect in your waterproofing work after leaving the job site, how would you handle it? This question examines your problem-solving and customer service skills when issues arise. Here's how to approach your answer. Admit the defect clearly and honestly. Assess the severity and potential impact of the defect. Contact the client promptly to inform them. Propose a plan to correct the issue and follow through. Maintain professionalism throughout the process. Now, let's check out a sample answer.
If I noticed a defect, I'd first assess its severity, then contact the client to explain the situation. I'd assure them of a prompt correction and share my plan to fix it as soon as possible.
Imagine you're on a tight deadline for a waterproofing project. How would you prioritize your tasks to meet it? This question tests your decision-making skills and ability to work under pressure. Consider these tips when forming your response. Identify the most critical tasks essential for waterproofing effectiveness. Assess the resources available and allocate them accordingly. Break down the project into manageable parts and set mini deadlines. Communicate with your team to align everyone on priorities. Be ready to adjust priorities if any issues arise during the project. Let's walk through an example.
I would start by listing all necessary tasks and identifying the critical ones essential for waterproofing completion, ensuring the right resources are allocated. By breaking down the project and setting short deadlines, I'd keep the team aligned, using communication to ensure everyone understands their priorities.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.